Hey guys, how's it going? Today I thought I would talk about something that if you've been on a weight loss journey for a long time, that you inevitably will come across, and that is the plateau. I know personally, as soon as I sort of stop seeing results on the scale, I start to freak out and I'm like, why am I even doing this? Like, I'm just gonna eat tacos and ice cream, and if eating healthy and working out isn't working, then obviously I'm just gonna do whatever I want. But that never works out well for me. I try not to do that anymore. I do that every once in a while. But there are a couple different ways that I have found personally that kind of break me through a plateau. One of the ways is I realize I'm probably not drinking enough water. In Arizona, it's fucking 8,000 million degrees, so you have to drink a lot of water anyways. But when I see the scale not really moving, one of the first things I do is just pound the water. And I know you're thinking okay, well, you're consuming more, so you might be holding on to more water, but that's not the case. That's the first thing I'll usually do, if the scale sort of stays the same for a couple of days. And I know people are like, don't weigh every day, but I have to. And it's for two reasons. It's one, because if I see the scale going up, then I'm extra motivated to work out harder or really look at what I'm eating or whatever. And if I see it going down, it's also motivating because then I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing because this is working and that's awesome. Another way I have found kind of to break through a plateau is to eat a higher amount of calories for a couple days, and you will put on some weight, a couple pounds, but then as soon as you go back to eating whatever it is you've been eating, then you'll start to see it drop even further than it was before. Sometimes even having one big meal will do it for me, as opposed to increasing for a couple of days. And I know that it's really, really, really scary to eat more than you normally eat to lose weight. I completely understand that. It's super hard for me. The whole concept of eat more to lose more is still something that I'm figuring out and getting used to, but it pretty much works almost every single time for me. So it's if mentally I can get over the fact that it's okay, I'm consuming more calories, but in a couple days I'll drop it back down, or a week or whatever, then even though I've put on 2 pounds or something, it will go down 5. So I don't know, that's something that I have found works. It truthfully does not consistently work every single time I do it. But more often than not, it will work for me. Also something, and I'm really, really bad about this, is doing the exact same workout every day. I've been more or less doing the same thing for a year and a half, workout wise. I'll take a 3-mile walk in the middle of the day, and then I will go down to the gym and I will use the elliptical on the highest intensity that I can handle. And then I will do some squats, or lately a wall sit, or some light arms or something. But that's pretty much exactly what I do every day. I don't have these massively variant workouts that I do, and I think that's actually really hindering me at this point. I think that I need to work different muscles because my body is literally so used to what I've been doing that it's still good and you still get your heart rate up and burn calories, and I'm not gaining weight, but I'm also continuously working the exact same parts of my body. So that's actually something that I've been working on this week, is actually doing less cardio. So still doing a walk in the middle of the day, mostly just to get steps in and move around. But I've cut down on the cardio. So now I used to do 20 minutes of the same intensity, and now I do 10 minutes of sprinting and then going kind of fast and then sprinting again and then whatever. So it's interval training or whatever. and then I've been really focusing on weights. So for the past 3 days, my weight has been exactly the same, like to the ounce. But it's like, I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, so I'm gonna keep doing that. And I know that once you start working your muscles, then they hold on to more water. So like, I'm not really concerned about the scale. At this point, I'm just concerned about sort of getting into a groove and incorporating these new exercises. And I know that eventually I will see the scale start to click down again once my body's like, what the fuck are you doing? And it like sorts itself out. So in terms of like a plateau, I think one of the worst things that you can probably do is to like eat less and work out more. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's never worked for me. Anytime I don't get in enough calories, so there are days where like I only end up eating like 900 calories, but then I burn like 400 in the gym, I will gain weight every single time. Like without fail, like I know that it's gonna happen, and it's like I still couldn't, like timing was off or I had shit going on or whatever, and I couldn't get in enough calories. And it fucking sucks. But like, yeah, so definitely I would highly recommend not to like work out harder and eat less thinking that like, okay, you're burning more, you're eating less, obviously you're gonna go down, because that literally has never one single time worked for me. So I have lots of people asking me if I hit plateaus, and of course, like literally all the time. Like, I know I said I've been the exact same for the last 3 days, but I've pretty much been in the same like 5-pound range for like 3 months. So I haven't been perfect for 3 months, and like I went on vacation and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And like, I haven't been able to hike because it's 120 degrees outside. So it's like, that was always a really good workout for me. But I'm still like trucking, and I'm working new muscles, and I'm trying some new things. So I'm kind of like really excited to see what happens over the next couple weeks, and I'll obviously like update you guys on that. But if you take anything at all from this video, I would say the one thing not to do is the consume less, work out more if you hit a plateau. Because although that may work for like, I don't know, a day or two, eventually your body's gonna be like, I'm not getting enough shit in it, and I'm just gonna hold on to everything. So, you know, just try switching up your workouts, or, you know, if you only like lift your arms, try lifting your legs or working on your abs or something like that. And maybe do like a different cardio exercise or something. Or change up your food, look and see how many like carbs you're eating, and maybe like up your protein and bring down the carbs like a little bit. You know, just kind of like fuck around. Like, weight loss sucks because it's so trial and error, and it's not like one, like if you do this, this will happen. Like, everyone's different, so you kind of like have to fuck around and see what works for you. And like I said, it's taken me like a long period of time to sort of figure out kind of what I need to do to like break through things. So don't get discouraged if you can't sort it out right away. Just keep trying stuff. I mean, you know that if you just go back to eating like 6,000 calories a day and laying on the couch, like I sometimes want to do like all the fucking time, then you're obviously not going to lose. So try to keep yourself from like digressing back to that sort of mindset and those activities, and you'll be fine. If you have other ways to break through plateaus, leave them in the comments, because like, Lord knows, I am willing to like hear anything. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Okay? Bye.